Welcome back to 3D Print Lab. I'm your host, Zal from KippurCatArts, and today we will be printing the Armadyl GodSword from Runescape. First off is the location. This is a sword from Runescape that we'll be printing. I think it's the best sword in the game. I don't play Runescape that much. Extraction. So first thing we're going to do is extract it. Someone from the forums was able to get me the model from the game. Sorry, I can't tell you how to get it out. But from there, he's bringing in a DAT maker and then bringing in Meta Sequoia, and then take it out as an OBJ coordination. Once you have it out, you're going to bring it into 3ds Max. But you're quickly going to see that a lot of it is planes. So what we're going to try to do first is we're going to just try to extrude it and see if we can get anything better out of it. Try to fix these planes, select the planes. We had to cap it first. We capped everything. We thought maybe that would help, but there's holes in it, and it doesn't matter because some of the geometry is planes. So we're going to try to extrude it, but it's extruding in difficult and weird ways. It's going all over the place. It's crazy. So that's not going to work. So the next thing we're going to try is we're going to take a render of it and just try to get consistent colors here. So we're going to render it off, and then we're going to bring that into Photoshop. Delete all that. Get it all nice and pink. And we're actually going to render it a bit higher quality because we're going to need a nice high res. So I think we went 4K on that. I'm going to bring it into Photoshop and make it pink, just so it's high contrast. Then we're going to bring it into Illustrator. And once it's in Illustrator, we're going to live trace it. That'll give us an outline of the entire sword. And I'm just going to save it as an Illustrator 3 file. And then bring it into 3ds Max again. Once we have it in here, we're going to extrude it, scale it down, and then we're going to extrude it. This will give us a nice base to put the rest of the sword geometry on top of. It'll hold it all together, and it will make sure that those planes have a place to print on, which they won't print anyway, but instead of having planes there, will actually be some geometry for it to sit on. But the top of the sword will still print, and it'll still have a nice contour. So just going to try to, and then this back part has a gap here, so we're trying to figure out how to fix that. If I move down the sword geometry, there's a problem in that it's messing up the rest of the sword. So we're going to have to, instead of doing that, we're going to have to move the geometry of the base. So we're going to have to go ahead and subdivide that base and then only move parts of it. Make sure that's good. And then we're going to go ahead and boolean this together, and hopefully it should work. Get a conversion. And we have it in MakerWare. Scale it down a little bit. And convert it off. Let's see. It is layer by layer. Actually, are going to make it bigger. I'm going to scale it back up. Then we're going to go to layers again. Now, production. This print took 33 minutes, and it took 12 grams of PLA. Most of the build is actually the raft, or half the weight. Then we're going to do de-rigging. So we're going to come in, and I'm just going to take it off the raft carefully so it doesn't break. The raft comes off quite easy. Okay. It's pretty decent. Came out alright. Here's a picture of it with its raft. Here's another picture of it by itself. Anyway, thank you for watching. It's been the Armadyl GodSword. Great jagex. If you like what you see, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, share, whatever you gotta do. And if you haven't seen it yet, please go watch the introduction. It'll show you everything. It'll explain this whole series to you. The last episode was the box cat from Smite. There's also a RuneScape hammer and a RuneScape gold stack if you haven't seen them yet. Thanks for watching.